give us a clap. My name is Fahamu Pecou. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and I live and work in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't really know what it means to be Southern because Southern is not a monolith. It's not a thing. It's not one thing. It can be many things. I think that many people have different paths and different interpretations of the South and what that means and what it represents, what it looks like, what it sounds like. I hope that you will feel like you're in for a treat. Chitlin Circuit is actually literally inspired by a song from Outkast, a song called Aquemini on the album Aquemini. And there's a line in the song where Andre 3000, talks about the kind of despair and hopelessness, of growing up in the South for children and stuff. And he says this line like, it's just poor babies walking slowly to the candy lady. Like they're being led, into, they're led to have desires for things that are not necessarily, in their best interest, but they're told that this is what they, should want to participate in. I often felt like I was the guy on the outside of whatever peer group. I always felt different, some way or another. And again, like groups like Outkast and Goody Mob, like the music that they made operated in a space that was like virgin territory with respect to hip hop, and they did it with no shame. They did it with no like reservation. They walked with their heads held high, and they told stories about red clay dirt and playing in the woods and eating oatmeal in a lumberjack or whatever it was that they were talking about. They told stories about their unique experience of being in the South, and that gave me confidence to tell my own story, and also to want to be able to tell my story in a way that could be as impactful as the stories that they told. One of the things that I do in my work is in many respects, I take on the misconceptions and the stereotypes. I perform them and exaggerate them as a way of getting us to critically engage with them. I think especially because of the way media works, we often look at the products of media without really thinking about what it is that we're looking at, without challenging what it is that we just accept it. I'm particularly interested in the types of images that inform young Black boys especially, but Black people in general, in terms of what Blackness looks like, and how people begin to pick and choose the aspects of their personality, the aspects of their identity based on these images that they see. Oh, that's what a Black person looks like? That's what I'm going to do, because now I see myself reflected in this person. And so I'm interested in mining those kinds of representations as a way of, again, getting us to critically engage with those things and think about not just how we're reacting to them, but how they ultimately shape how we see and think about ourselves.